roll is small and tight on the blanket, skinny. And it's right at the bottom tip of the shoulder blades here. Let me create something. Kind of guiding the shoulder blades down, but also really depressing the bottom tips of the shoulder blades into the back. So you kind of take a nice inhale into your nose and feel with your mind's eye the blanket behind you, the roll. Side out your mouth. And as you inhale, maybe breathe into the spaces between the ribs that are touching the blanket. And as you exhale, kind of allow yourself to melt or sink or soften over the blanket. So not really forcing the stretch, but letting the inhale swell you up and the exhale soften you down. There might be an adjustment needed on the lower back. If you're feeling congestion down there, then you can lift up your butt, tuck your tailbone under and lower yourself back down. No, okay. Sure. Good. You can lay back in your bed. We're gonna allow the breath and gravity to do the work and the mind to do the softening. Maybe you take a swallow, you allow the root of the tongue to kind of soften. The lower jaw to separate away from your upper jaw. And inhale into the nose, up the forehead, exhaling down the scalp. The head falls back. Maybe you're feeling on the back of the head, the spot where the head is touching the floor or the blanket or whatever you have your head on. Inhale into your nose, filling up extra big and into that spot the head is touching. Exhale into that spot, let the head sink and get heavier. The neck softens. Traveling with the breath down through the face, the throat, towards the chest. Inhaling across the pecs, across the collarbones. They almost lift up with the breath. But as you exhale, the shoulders fall back. The arms widen and sink. We're going to do a 3-part breath. We do it often. Inhaling 1/3, 2/3, all the way to full, where we're going to hold it. And then we're going to completely exhale. And we're going to do 3 rounds. So you just take a big breath in, whole body. Open mouth, sigh. Into the nose, inhaling 1/3, pausing. Inhaling 2/3, pausing. Inhaling all the way up to full, get extra full, more than you need, and just kind of hold it, but unclench. And then sigh it out, all the way down. Again, into the nose, 1/3, you start to fill up, pausing. Inhaling 2/3 up to the chest, again, you cap it. Inhaling all the way up to full, extra full, hold that breath. Out the mouth, out the ears, let it go. One more. Inhale, 1/3. Inhale, 2/3. Rise it up. Inhale all the way to full, extra full. Let it go. Okay. And breaths. Full body side. We're gonna stack the right foot up on top of the bolster, the left foot up on top of the bolster. Let your knees knock in and out. Maybe you lift your butt up and set it back down. And then step your feet wide towards the edges of the bolster and let them start rocking left and right. Yep, they're still up there. You're twisting back and forth, and then after 3, 4, 5 times, you let your knees drop to the right knee will go to the floor, the left knee is probably up on the bolster, and you can shift your legs towards the right if you need to. And just then notice the openness of the belly, the openness of the left hip flexor. Left side of the low back, getting a little something, attention, breath, space. 5 more breaths. The body side, and then the left knee comes up, the right knee comes up. Your feet are still up high on the bolster wide, but their knees start to play back and forth, left and right, maybe in and out. You might have to lift your butt up and set it back down so you're really neutral. And then when you're ready, the knees will go to the left. Left knee kind of pulls the floor, right leg supported on the bolster. So you're really getting a lift, a dip of the hips. Breathe. Actually, 5 breaths. Close. Extra deep exhale. Slowly the right knee comes up. The left knee comes up. You're gonna tuck your right knee in towards your belly and then the left and begin rocking left and right again. So now your feet are in the air. They're not touching the bolster and the legs are together. There's gonna be a deeper twist. So you rock back and forth, not touching the bolster. Allow your knees to drop all the way over to the right side together, and then you can re-open your left arm out behind you. If I have to come with another prop to put under your left arm, I will. Notice, the depth of the twist, the height of your heart there. Coming around, moving the bolster. My breath. Open mouth. Slowly the right knee comes up, then the left, and you're rocking back and forth. The feet are in the air. Legs are together. Breathe, and then we're gonna drop the legs over to the other side. The next part of the stretch, we're gonna twist one more round and we're gonna use the strap that I brought you. Five breaths. In your nose, out of your mouth. Your last round of twisting, you're gonna pull the right knee up, the left knee up, you're on your back again, and you're gonna grab that strap that I hopefully put close on the video. The right hand is gonna put the strap around the right foot. No, left foot, excuse me, strap around the left foot. Right foot can go on the floor, left leg is gonna go up to straight. You can have your right knee bent. You're gonna start to grab that strap with your right hand. You're gonna start to twist the leg over towards me and turn onto your right hip. So as you pull the leg across your body, you can shift your hips as well. And then open the other arm out behind you. And I'm gonna come around. Yep, you don't have to loop it like that, but you can. It's just gonna go up, hold it with that hand. Make your arm straight up here. And then you're gonna twist. Breathe. Don't do anything, I'm just gonna move you over there. Full breaths. moments, and then we'll switch sides, and then we'll be off that blanket. Into your nose. Bring your leg up. Have a moment. We're gonna switch sides. You want to open the leg out to the left side for a count and stretch for a moment if you need to. So the strap is in the right foot, the left foot is on the floor. You're holding with your opposite hand, the arm is straight. As we start to shift the leg across, you are gonna have to bump your hips over onto the left hip. Yep, you can even put that leg on this if you want to. Right onto your side, switch hands on the strap right now, and then open your hold it. Last couple breaths. Into the nose. Full body side. Then you start to peel that leg up and maybe you open it out just for that counter stretch. Really nice. Couple moments. At least 3 more breaths. Now when you're ready, hold that leg up, release the strap, maybe curl into a ball and then lengthen out for a really long stretch. A little flexion, a little extension. We're gonna make our way up to the seat. Do 2 or 3 times if you want to curl up and then stretch. And then rock and roll yourself up and we'll come forward, holding that knee. So you want, you can strap around your legs, of course. There's many different ideas on forward folding. You could play with bending your elbows and trying to kind of keep extension, or you can grab. There's 2 totally different sensations. I have an invisible strap. It's not like I'm one of them. I can hold my feet and it's not fun for you to assume me do that, right? So pretend like I was strapping. You're like, that's not fair. So shoulders down, elbows straight, take an inhale, and just with a straight back. Exhale, bend your elbows and shoulders down. Inhale, lift up. So you're engaging on the shoulders down, chest up, like you're taking your sternum above your toes. And then come back, and then the next time we'll round. So we'll peel forward, and then you come around and flip your chin, and maybe go a little lower, or let your arms drop down. Let your elbows drop down. Yeah. Right, pulling as much as you want, or as little as you need. 10 breaths. Hey, Dad. 5 breaths. All right, take a deep breath in. Right on out, and then we'll peel up, we're gonna crawl through to hands and knees, and we're gonna continue to open up. So. When you find your hands and knees, maybe you do fingertips. If your wrists are bothering you. But very simply, we're gonna make a chicken wing out of the right arm. And not thinking about flapping your wing, the wing is gonna try to be a little bit static. We're gonna try to open the chest and twist the spine, and then exhale round. And when you round, yes, the wing is gonna come in, but it's because you're pulling the shoulder blade away from your spine. Right, when we go up, the shoulder blade is compacting into the spine, this is opening. You exhale, round the back from left to right. Inhale, boom. Exhale, it's a big twist. Inhale, we're gonna do one more. Exhale, the next time the arm is gonna go up, straight, inhale. And then we're gonna weave, and we're gonna thread that needle. Now check it out. If you get your arm all the way through and down, you can take your left hand and create some traction here, pushing energy towards the fingers, tractioning that shoulder blade away from your spine, or you can just rest. I'm gonna come over on you, give you that sensation. Let your hand be heavy. Breathe. 5 more breaths. Stretch out of this. So you take an inhale. Sigh it out, and wherever your left hand is, just bring it back for support. We're gonna take the right arm, scoop it all the way up, step your right foot to the back of the mat, and you turn to the side. So you're facing the amethyst. We're gonna side bend over the head. And then when you inhale your arm up, you're gonna open your chest up and let your arm go behind you. Then side bend over your head. Arm up to the ceiling, open your chest, let the arm go behind you. One more, exhale, side bend, that rainbow shape. Inhale up and open your chest to the sky. So bring the right hand back down to the floor. Kick your right leg straight out to the right side. Push it like 2 inches away from you. Walk your hands a whole step forward like your upper body is doing down dog. Be careful that blanket is gonna slip. And then lean back. A couple little rounds of cat-cow. So you arch and you'll feel the stretch in the hamstring. You round and the stretch there will lessen. So you decide as you're lifting and lowering that right sit bone, how much lift of it you need, how much lean back of the hips do you need. You think about 5 more breaths, still or lean choice. Good. Amy, it's like you know exactly what we're gonna do next. We just go. I know. That's just, right? So we're leaning the hips back at the moment, but the next thing we're gonna do is pull forward. And then you're gonna go back. So maybe exhale, lean forward, almost a little cobra-ish or up dog-ish in the back. Your shoulders are like this, drop them down, and then peel back. And the next time we go forward, we're gonna crawl onto the belly. Tuck your hand, and you can bend that right knee. You might just start to tuck your right foot so it's real close to your left thigh, or even like up on top of the back of the thigh. And then you're gonna start to stretch your left arm out behind you, just palm down, reaching it towards down. Yeah, because you're gonna push yourself out onto that side. So once your left arm is out behind you and you got your right knee bent, you're gonna start to push yourself over. Let the left arm stretch out behind you. That's the word. Right arm, turn your palm down, aim that left, no, the other.
That makes a big difference.
Yes, and you can even bring your arm up a little bit, it's kind of slow. Yeah. Okay, Adriana, reach your arm straight towards Fran. No, that's Camilla. Do you have to go through all your kids and grandkids' names before you get them? My mother-in-law does. She called me everybody. Good. Five more. Nose and exhale out of anywhere you feel pressure or tension. Or resistance, right? Another breath. Right out. And then you're gonna slide onto your belly again. You could bend your knees and rock the shins left and right. You can have your toes just curled under and rock that way. It's really about the hips getting a release. Our way to cleanse the knees for the second side. Just gonna be like this, right? So the left hand is just lightly touching your head. Elbows bent. Inhale, open your chest up in the front. And then exhale, pull the left shoulder blade away from your spine, right? Wrap. And then inhale, open. Nice, Fran. Exhale, twist in. Get internal rotation. External rotation. Two more. Exhale, very nice, Tom. Inhale, open. One more. Exhale, curl it in, and then take the arm all the way straight. Maybe look at it. You're gonna weave and wrap, threading that needle. Try to get your upper arm onto the mat, and then lay the forearm and hand down. And you decide if you're gonna use your right hand to add that traction, or if you're just gonna breathe and relax. Deep breath. Side. Side more. Out of your mouth. Slowly planting the right hand down for support. We're gonna peel the left arm all the way up and step your left leg to the back of the mat. So find that side facing. Exhale, side bend over your head. Inhale the arm up and open your chest, let the arm go behind you. Exhale, side bend over. Inhale, open the chest up and drop it back, the arm behind you. Two more. Exhale, right over your head, make it about the ribs, not so much about the arms. Open up, the chest turns. Last one. Exhale. Very good. We're gonna gently bring that hand down to the floor. You mean left leg is gonna go directly to the left. So, push the foot like 2 inches to the left and then walk your hands a whole step forward. So you're kind of like down dog in your upper body. Lean your hips a few inches back and then a couple of rounds of flexion and extension. cat cow in the spine, and noticing how that changes the stretch in the inner thigh and the hamstring. Find just the right amount of arch and leaning back that you need. Take 5 breaths. We're gonna have another relaxing phase over the wall. Couple more breaths. I'm gonna lean way forward with it. Yeah, exactly. Take an inhale and then take your balance with your hands back on your leg. And then start to lean forward, maybe not all the way or as far as you want to, lean back. Forward again. Back, and on that next one, you're gonna fall all the way down, with your leg out to the side. And you can keep it straight, or you can bend it right away. Little by little, you're gonna bend that left knee to the knot, and maybe tuck the left foot towards the groin or towards the back of the other leg. You're gonna start to stretch your right arm directly out to the side, palm down on your left foot. Your left hand is the stabilizer, the pusher. So as you push yourself onto your side, the right arm kind of reaches out behind you to get out of the thread. 5 breaths. Into your nose. Bullseye. Pull that a little onto your belly, you turn. Go back to child's pose when you're ready. Breaths. Knees maybe wide, unless you let them together. So what's the difference? Well, if you are large breasted or large torso, it's uncomfortable to have your knees together. And if you like getting an extra stretch in your armpits, like some of us, the shoulders are just too tight to get down to this. So then it's nice to have the legs in the middle for support, right? You're taking an inhale in the middle, and then just exhale, walk the straight arms, the hands to the right. So you walk those hands to the right, and then push your hands into the mat, like you could pull your heart forward, kind of like a little cobra. I know that's weird, push and pull. And then push your left sit bone towards your left heel, your left butt cheek, push your foot. So the whole left side of the waist is getting the stretch. Yes, Amy, exactly. Good. 3 breaths. You see what I feel. I can see your body move. I happen to be looking at you. Take a nice deep inhale. And then just soften there on that side, like let them sink. Big breath. Right out. Gently walking your hands to the middle. Inhaling in the middle. Exhaling, the butt drops back. Yeah. And then we're gonna make the hands walk to the left. So you kind of inhale. fingertips over. And then there's a bit of a push to straighten the arms, kind of like you can curl your chest forward between the upper arms and then send the right sit bone, right butt cheek down to your right heel. Couple breaths. Toes. And then falling. You're gonna walk your hands to the middle and come up to seated. And the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take the blocks, maybe medium. Help, not wide. In line with your shoulders, like railroad tracks. And then you're gonna put your elbows up here, and you're gonna lean back and let your head come down. Now, this is subjective. You could be somebody who likes the blocks really tall, so it is important that your head is on something, so if you are here and your head is suspended animation, then I'm gonna get you a third block to put under your forehead. Fine. So, yes, January 13th, we're having a metaphysical wellness fair. I'm gonna have like 15 vendors with jewelry and all of their magical items that they share. That was one of the guys. Excited. Like a whole community happening. Nice. Good brand. Yeah, so we're allowing the opening of the back, all the stuff under the armpits. And then if you were to take your forehead and slightly tuck it under like 2 millimeters, so the back of the neck, we're gonna get a little bit longer. We're gonna come back to that breath that we partitioned into thirds. You're gonna take a big inhale, full body into the ribs, out of the mouth. Close your mouth. Inhaling 1/3 and pause. Inhaling 2/3 and pause. Inhaling all the way up to full, extra full, spread the ribs and then sigh it out. Inhaling 1/3, just a little bit. Inhaling 2/3, medium. Inhaling all the way up, extra full, more than you need. How slow could you sigh it out your mouth? Like slow, but empty. And then last time. 1/3, you fill it up. 2/3 more. All the way up to full, extra full, more than necessary, and then regular breath. Slowly, you're gonna let your arms reach out towards straight and they're just gonna hang over the blocks. And your butt can wiggle further back towards a deeper child's pose if you want. Yep, exactly, Christine. Just let your hands dangle. Breathe. Maybe turning the head left and right or wiggling the butt a little bit. And breath. Five breaths. More parts of this. Into your nose. Side out. Slowly, you're gonna come up to seated, just kind of sitting up a little bit. You're gonna lean onto the blocks like this now. Come to your arms. Heels wide. Not onto your chest, just under the arms. Yep. Whoa. Okay. So the shoulders are being lifted off the back. The upper arm bone is kind of pulling the scapula up and back just from the block being there. Don't be afraid to kind of tuck the chin nose under so the back of the neck is also getting the length. Breathing most important. To the nose, out of the spine. Into the nose, out of the wrist. To the nose, out of the lower back. little bit longer. Deep, 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 deep inhale. Sigh it out. And breaths. So, whole body size. Be curling the toes under and swishing the heels left and right a little bit. Bending the knees. You could let the knees be really wide and the feet kind of collapse in towards you. You can rock the feet back and forth, maybe one in towards the middle more than the other. And we're gonna start to set your hands up like a little push-up. So you kind of cup your hands behind the blocks and just take a few breaths. Your arms gotta wake up a little bit before you add the body weight. You can just say, oh, hello, there you are, arms, take a moment, and then when you're ready, press yourself up to hands and knees, and we'll go back to cow pose for the last time. This next thing that we're gonna do is like a little bit of a setup, but to be honest with you, it's very worth it. Hold my board. The blanket is a little support for the hips, which probably doesn't need to be too big. From the position that you're in, kind of like you were in child pose, you have to actually put your knees up on top of the bolster. Wiggle down. Right under my hip points. Because the idea is that my tailbone is gonna tilt kind of towards my feet and not that way. So the blanket is feeding that. This is it. Then we'll go like this. Or like that. That's it. And it should allow a nice release of pressure. So. Tom is the only one I'm concerned about, because the bolster, you might need to. Yep, so you'll kind of come hands and knees, and then you stack your knees right at the bottom of the bolster. And just bring your legs together. And then wiggle, and then just down. That's it. And then you can fold your hands, or your hands can be wide, your head can turn any way you want. Is that all right? It's a little bit of work, but it's really good. Keep your right feet right. You can go higher up the bolster. You're a little low. Oh, what is that? Good. Okay. Oh, and you were gonna. Yeah. So, because you're tiny, so you're gonna have to put the weight more higher up. Oh, the knees go up. And then this. There. Yeah, and then you have, and then my arm, maybe like this. Okay. Is that okay? looks okay, Amy. Mhm. Yes, let me see. Whoa! Earthquake. Okay. Have you ever played that with a kid where you like knock them over? Lift up? Okay, okay. Is that enough? Wait, I'm not doing shit. I mean, namaste. New Jersey. Into your nose, a breath in. Out of your mouth. Allowing the area around your waist, like if you were wearing a belt. And you were to inhale around the back of the belt like it was tight. And then exhale, loosen the belt, loosen your waist, let it widen, melt. Regular breath. When a deep one is needed, you take it. Yep, the arms can be tucked, they can be wide, you can reach them out to straight. I made up this pose and I named it free fall because it looks like somebody jumping out of an airplane. I didn't make it up, the universe gave it to me. It already existed. One more minute here, not too crazy long. Last 10 breaths. Be a big shift or anything. You're just gonna take a nice deep inhale. Little by little, the feet are together, but the knees are gonna go a bit apart, kind of like a diamond shape, and they might find the floor. Okay, kind of in a frog shape. Let things soften and widen. During your Shavasana, are you going to prop your legs up on this bolster. Are you gonna prop your back on it, or you wanna lay out flat? You just sort of think about it. The luge, you can bend the knees wider, you can even let the feet drift off of the bolster and kind of straighten the legs out. If you don't like that, just put them back up on the bolster. Let's hand rest. Big nostril breath. Deep relieving sigh. Wiggle your fingers. You're gonna push yourself kind of to hands and knees towards maybe a, tabletop. And then if you want, you could just sit down on the floor. And slide your back on the bolster. This. Roll under your thighs. If you don't like that, get rid of the bolster altogether. You might decide, I don't want it to go. Next. Like that. Do that too. Everyone rolls. Rest. Unless the whole time you're thinking about your laundry. Then you're not doing it right, but. I'm just kidding. Oh, pick something. And if you want, what I can do. I'm just gonna lightly put the strap around your shin so you don't have to hold them. My original yoga straps from like a gazillion years ago. No, because it has my name on it, because I have only child syndrome. Got my name and everything. Because it's only me, for my shirt. Deep breath in. Last time together. Hold on to it. Let it go. Making that next inhale a little broader, a little bigger, a little deeper. Letting the head kind of drop to one side or the other. Falling on another deep breath as you just bring your awareness back. Curling the toes a bit. Opening and closing the hands. Turning the head some more. Rolling the ankles. A big yawn like breath, and then maybe you start to fold the legs or stretch the arms. Forward. Side to side one more time. You twist again on each side, or you just drop over to the side. Several breaths. You're ready, my dears. Take a little moment. And we'll circle the arms up. Collecting the palms. Gathering that energy down to cap and seal in front of your heart. Container full, protected, guided, honored. Pleasure and a pleasure, my friends. Thank you so much. Namaste.